So this week we're looking at vehicles and things that go. So I thought it'd be nice for us to have a little look at this information book to give you some ideas for your writing at home. So we've got lots of trains here. Okay, this is all aboard. It says trains rush along the railway tracks carrying passengers between stations of cargoes and wagons. So we've got freight trains that pull wagons loaded with bulky cargo. Most freight trains have big engines powered by diesel, which is a type of fuel, and the drivers sit in the raised cabins, and this is a diesel engine. Up here we've got the flat wagons that carry large objects such as cars, so these are really heavy things that they're carrying. Here we've got a passenger train. We have first class people sat at the front. If you've got a first class ticket, people waving them off on the tracks, and the driver controls the train from the cabin at the front. Okay, so you might have travelled on a train before. Then we've got the first kind of trains up there, which were steam engines, powered by steam. Now have a little look at some trucks. So we've got some refuse trucks, so these collect all people's rubbish. They come and collect our bins. Then here we've got livestock trucks, which carry animals for farms or from farms to markets. You can see some sheep in there. Then here, this truck has two parts. This is the big blue part is called the trailer, and the front part is called the tractor, and that's where the driver sits. You can see the driver. They have beds and everything because they travel on very long journeys, so sometimes they have to sleep in their trucks. Let's have a look. So some bananas in there. Let's have a look what's in there. Oh, look at that, taking them to the end. It's very long journeys that they have to go on. And then here we've got a motorhome. Some of you might have been in a motorhome. It's like a caravan on wheels. Okay, then we've got lots of different trucks that travel on lots of different terrain. Okay, very thick wheels. Okay, let's have a look at some more. So here, we can travel in the air on an aeroplane. I don't know if you've been in an aeroplane before. This is a very big one. It's a double-decker aeroplane. This is a jumbo jet, and it carries passengers between airports all around the world. So let's have a little look at some of these lift the flaps. And most jumbo jets are made of strong, light metal. You can see other people. This is usually the first class bit up here, where people have beds to sleep in. We've got this one here, look. Oh, having a little sit down. Look at the bar. And the wheels are tucked away. One sits in flight, and then at the front, this is the captain, the co-pilot sit in the cockpit. This is where they fly the plane. They use computers and controls to fly the plane. And let's have a look at the wings. Some jumbo jets weigh more than 100 elephants and carry over 500 passengers. Let's have a little look in the wings. There we go. The fuel for the engine is stored in the tanks in the wings. I think this might be where all the luggage is. Yeah, or sometimes planes carry pets in cages or animals from one zoo to another. Okay, and then let's have a look here. This is the engine. Very important. Jet engines suck in air and blast it out at the back. This thrusts the plane forward. And here, I think this is the air traffic control. Talk to the pilots by radio. They tell them when it's time to take off and land. That's to make sure that no planes crash in the sky. There we go. Let's have a look what we've got next. Oh, on the farm, lots of different vehicles on the farm. Farmer needs tough machines to get around their muddy fields. So we've got a tractor here. And the rollers flatten the bumpy ground. The seed drills plant the seeds to grow the crops. This one here, this is a combine harvester that drives the wheel to spin the metal spikes, cut the crops. You see it's all cut in there. The crops slide up the belt and into the harvester. And it takes all the grain off. Spinning drums shake the grain from the stalks. And here we've got a building site. So we've got digging. Builders use powerful machines around lumpy, bumpy building sites. This digging machine is called an excavator. See there. A curved steel blade pushes the earth and the rocks from this bulldozer. You see, really powerful. The bulldozer clear the ground before the building can begin, and the wide crawler tracks stop the bulldozer from sinking into the muddy ground. Oh, now these are really speedy machines. These machines aren't for driving on roads, they're designed for one thing, speed. So we've got a dragster. Let's have a look at this one. Look at that. Oh, wow. Dragsters go so fast they need parachutes to slow them down. Formula One cars, you might have seen these on the telly. These cars have low, sleek shapes so the air rushes over them as they race. That's some special things that they have to wear when they're inside. Goodness me. And here, what are these ones? You can see these are stock cars. A steel roll cage protects the driver when it crashes. Oh dear, we've got a rally car up here. And this is the pit stop. This is where they have to go to reload the fuel and change the tyres, because the tyres wear out very quickly when they're going so fast. Oh, now a cruise ship. I don't know if you've ever been. I've never been on a cruise ship. So we've got the captain at the front who runs the ship from the bridge. That's what it's called. And look how many lovely things it's got on a cruise ship. You've got a bar and luxury places to sit. You've got the lifeboats in case they need them. I think this might be. When the ship is at sea, the helicopter can bring it fresh supplies. It's got a little helicopter landing. Okay, we've got pools and everything on these ships. And then emergency, we've got all our emergency vehicles. They rush to help people in trouble. They blast sirens to warn that they're coming. So we've got a fire engine. We've got all those things. There's so many things in a fire engine that the firefighters need. Then we've got here, we've got an ambulance. Okay, and again, an ambulance has lots of things inside it to help people that aren't feeling well. Then a police car. Goes very fast. We've got a police helicopter there. There's lots of other things that go here. So we've got hot air balloons, we've got some army tanks, double-decker buses, lifeboats, monster trucks. Okay, so for your activity this week, I want you to think about things that you might travel on land, in the sea and in the air. That's in your learning pack. I hope you've enjoyed this today. Stay safe. I'll speak to you soon.